Studio One finished installing, by the way. I thought it was going to take 4 hours, but it took only 2 hours.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. All right. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Daddy.
Oh, welcome to the worst movie ever made, an experimental movie podcast designed with one thing in mind: to find the worst movie ever made. I'm your host, Chris Ockman. I'm joined by my co-host and fellow mad scientist and current mad runner,
Yes.
Gucci. Hey, how are you? And why are we doing a little last season quick hitters fun episode? Explain, please, for the people.
So on Sunday, I have 7 or 8 different jobs.
Yeah.
So I spent 5 hours on Sunday going oh, it's month end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay out all my deliverables and my assets and all that fun stuff. Then halfway through Monday, mind you, I back up my computer every Saturday.
I know you.
So all that work I did on Sunday got wiped out when my computer blue screen of death to me.
Not good.
So I dropped it off for $200, and then I found out that's just the repair fee. I also needed a new hard drive, which was another $150. I'm out of breath because I'm simmering with rage, and I'm out of shape.
Yeah.
But basically, what it came down to is all my shit to do our stuff is fucked, and I'm reinstalling everything now. So, no clips, no bumpers, no new bumpers until next week.
Truth.
And we're here to just talk shit this week. So an episode goes up on the feed with minimal effort but maximum entertainment.
We must be here for the people. I'm okay. I'm fine. I don't know. I just worked out myself, Rob. I'm also on the health kick. That's why I'm drinking red wine instead of beer tonight. And I lifted a bunch of weight and I rode my bicycle. And did some cardio, did some lifting, did some laundry. It was a good day.
Yeah. Vodka has a lot less carbs.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You want to get your ketones going.
Yeah, I'm just broke, so I'm drinking what's in the house,
who's that butter guy you keep sending me on TikTok?
His name's James Bola.
We should try that diet together and report our findings.
Sounds like it reminds me of when you did keto and you kept putting butter in your coffee.
Oh, yeah, butter and coconut oil. It's really good.
The Bullet.
Yeah, the Bullet coffee.
Yeah, the Morning Bullet. I remember
the Morning Bullet. Dude, I lost so much weight doing that, but then it's you can't sustain it because French fries are delicious.
Yeah, true. And then I think that was around the time that you were drinking apple cider vinegar, just doing shots. And I was
twice a day. Twice a day. Yeah.
You had me.
Good for your gut. It's good for your gut. Yeah. And then once you hit your goal weight and your fitness goals, you could dip sticks of butter into chocolate or strawberry frosting and go between every single bite.
Yeah, guys, I think he just is one of those personalities that makes me feel better about myself. That's why.
Hello, I'm just going to have a little snack with the cereal, and it's a whole box of Oreos with a whole half gallon of chocolate milk.
It is a family-size package.
Sounds delicious, but don't look at the nutrition facts because 2 Oreos is half of a honey bun, which is 500 calories.
I think he did the 5 pounds of butter with frosting. And it was the frosting was the least of his worries, and he ate an entire tub of it. But it was only 2,000 calories worth of frosting, but it was 22,000 calories of butter or something like that.
Yeah, that's insane.
Absolutely disgusting.
It's fun to watch when the people are in shape and they do it and they do the eating challenges.
Yeah. But you don't feel like they're gonna die.
When they're tragic avalanche fat and you know that your engagement is rushing them to an early grave.
I know. That's the kind of engagement he's going for. And then he's and then I've got fruit punch for balance because I want to be healthy.
The guy I keep sending you, who's I'll eat an entire Jersey Mike sub in 2 bites. And then he does it. And he's water for health.
Yeah, exactly. So disgusting. Anyway,
speaking of what we're watching, you saw The Odyssey, right?
I did.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so I don't know if you remember the classic story, Homer.
Alien. They're trying to get home after the war, and then they run into Cyclopses, and he's hoping his bitch wife didn't like put out with some other warrior, right?
Yeah, that's a really succinct and accurate synopsis. Yeah.
That's to our point with the show is that, and what's it? It's a 10,000-page epic poem, and I summed it up in 2 sentences. War's over. Gotta check on my bitch wife.
Yeah. Awesome. I just need to go through some trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
It was delightful, dude. I made Erin go with me. She's not a big movie buff, and she doesn't like going to the theaters. It makes her uncomfortable, and I know that, and I made her go anyway. And she was happy she went because she enjoyed it too. And that's there was a lot of warring and gore, and it was pretty. I used the word gritty when I was speaking to you, but it really does have some rough imagery. It's fantastical, but very dark. And then I always feel like a person's like career defining piece, which this might be for Christopher Nolan, even though he did The Dark Knight. Always has like they're trying to draw some parallels to modern times so that we can learn a lesson. And I was trying to find some deeper message, but I think it was really like surface level, and I tried to take it and run with it. And Odysseus is basically like, hey, we make a lot of mistakes as humans, and we always have, and we do the wrong thing a lot, but the waves of time wash away our mistakes, and we survive, and we forget about the bad things we did. And so I feel like right now we're doing a lot of bad things, and Nolan's like, just ride it out. And,
you ever see the movie Margin Call with Kevin Spacey?
No.
And others? So it's about all the the finance bros right before the 2008 recession.
Sure.
And how like they know what they have to do. They gotta sell all these short stocks like before the market closes, and they know it's gonna cause what happened in 2008. And like they're all having like these moral dilemmas. Like the guy at the beginning who was fired, who like spotted it, but no one listened to him.
Yeah,
he's like, I could have built bridges that saved so many people so much time when I was an engineer, but I'm auditing code for like ruining people's lives instead. And but like it ends in like a top floor skyscraper, like 3 Michelin star steak restaurant, where like each bottle of wine costs like $500, and like the main guy of the company, the one who's like, you guys are all going to get $1 million, or you guys won't have to worry about working for a very long time after this because I'm going to pay it out. Because A, I'm going to pay it out, and B, you're never going to work in this industry again after people find out what happened. But he was so nonchalant. He's just like, the bubble's always going to grow. The bubble's always going to burst. It always has been. It always was. It always will be.
Might as well be the one taking advantage.
Yeah, same kind of thing where it's like it's secular. So like we're gonna live through this, and then we're gonna live through that, and then we're gonna live through that again.
Yeah.
So
nice
same
parallel,
thing, kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of parallels, I got nothing.
I have some stuff, but go ahead.
No, so it was good though, because like the biggest thing I hate about these films, like the Odyssey and Avatar, I think Avatar is the most glaring example. I saw that in IMAX like 2 or 3 times. Like I went with my dad. Yeah. And then like my brother was in town. I'm like, well, we gotta see Avatar. Like, and then you watch it at home, and it still looks cool on your home TV, but you could tell James Cameron cared more about the visuals. He cared more about the visuals. It was like, okay, so the guy with the scar on his face and the flat top haircut is evil.
Yeah.
And the things with the big eyes it was so very like one dimensional. But like you could tell like the reason why was because that took the back seat to the production. And I was worried about that. I was worried about that with the Odyssey because it's like, it's on a bigger screen. It costs this much film, and this film can go from Connecticut to Mozambique and back. That's how much film he shot for the IMAX. Yeah. And you see all the people in the theaters like showing like, oh, this is what you're missing out on if you go to the regular theater, and you're missing like 10 pixels. And maybe you're seeing someone instead of seeing someone from like instead of seeing somebody from like the neck up, you see him from like the forehead up, or like okay. So is that? So my biggest worry is like the whole people glazing over how impressive the production was, even though it's like a shitty fucking movie.
I'm sorry. You just said instead of seeing them from the neck up, you see them from the forehead up, and I just imagined like everybody in the movie, just their forehead to their hair. Like,
I meant down. I meant down.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome! How
There's that one
awesome that
scene.
movie would be.
There's that one scene people keep showing with like the giants and like, oh, they're cut off like by this much. Like you're missing out on so much epic storytelling. No, I'm missing out on a forehead, dude. I don't give a fuck about foreheads.
Right. No, me neither. But no, the movie is fucking awesome. It's just really, really good. It ends in a kind of way that's a little typical for, I don't know. I don't want to, I felt like it was an A+ until the last, where I might have docked it down to like a somewhere between an A-.
It's been around for 10.
It's a very fucking solid movie. Yeah, right. No spoilers.
There's no spoilers. It's been around for 10,000 fucking years. It's been adapted 9,000 times.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
definitely go see it. And we got into the IMAX, and it was fucking packed, by the way, and it cost us $28, and we snuck in snacks and shit. So it cost us $28
a piece per ticket.
No, $28 for us to go.
Oh, so that's not bad,
right? That's what I said.
I thought it was gonna be like $40 a pop.
No.
No,
I mean, I don't know. We probably got a matinee. We went at 2:30 on a Tuesday.
Oh, could be. There's an IMAX theater right up the road from me. It's like one of the only ones in like this part of the country. Yeah. But
go see it.
Dude. I might go. I'm gonna try go. I have visitors this weekend, but I have a feeling this one's gonna be in theater for a minute.
Yeah, I think it will be. It's like Book of Mormon. It's gonna hang around.
Yeah, I think because there's only so many IMAX things being made. Yeah. It's like if there's a guaranteed money printer, they're just going to be like, yeah, just keep rolling it.
Keep printing it.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
So you want to move on to the shit I have from last season? That might be a little fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. So I was saying last season, quick hitters. This actually includes the Warriors, though. For fun.
All right.
I'm gonna ask you questions about that could apply to any of the movies, and I want you to tell me which movie you think it was.
Oh God!
Just for fun.
I have a great memory, but you're acting like I remember what I did the last 8 weeks on the show.
You do have a great memory, and that's why I'm doing this. And I think that you'll be able to get them for the most part. They're pretty gettable.
Cool.
Which movie had a cast member who was genuinely injured during the filming?
So we did Warriors. I'm gonna go Attack Force.
Okay, that's a great guess. I'll give you one more.
So we did Attack Force. Really injured. I'm like blanking because now there's pressure, and I can't leave this window to look at the episode.
You said it, and it wasn't Attack Force.
I said it, and it wasn't Attack Force. Cosmic Sin.
No, you actually said it like a couple minutes ago. You listed it as one of the movies we did.
We didn't watch Avatar on the show, though.
No, I know, but you did. You did just say it.
I know. Shit. Blank check. No. Who accidentally got
Blink
injured?
some glasses together in between your fingers, and then say it.
Warriors. Oh, Warriors.
Yeah. Okay. So, the girl who had she had like a top on, but you can like see her boobies.
Oh yeah, you got the little aerial imprint. Yeah.
Yeah, her name is Deborah Van Valkenburg.
Okay.
And she got smashed in the face with a bat, and she required stitches. And Swan was the one that hit her with it.
Oh, Swan. That's cool.
Come on, dude. He was like, back off, bitch.
Oh, wham.
Which movie's plot could have been avoided with one phone call? And this is not factual. It's just me fucking around. You did say this movie.
Blank check.
Yes.
Yeah, you mean
what am I talking about?
Anybody auditing anything that happened in the financial institutions or? Yeah.
I was thinking, what if Biederman called quickly the bad guy, and he was like, "Hey, just making sure you sent this 11-year-old to pick up your $1 million."
Yeah, and then he says no, and then he just shoots him in the fucking forehead.
Yeah, right, and then throws him in the vault with the other 11-year-olds that he has dispatched.
And then he turns to Juice, and he's like, "Huh, he felt funny."
Nice, good ref. Good reference.
Always off the chain.
Okay, so this one's pretty literal, but of the bad movies that we watched last season, not including Warriors then, or Meet the Parents, right?
Yeah.
Which had the highest Rotten Tomatoes score?
Oh, fuck. That's tough. So Little Fuckers didn't. Cosmic Sin didn't.
No.
Attack Force didn't.
No.
Blank Check might have. Because that's like a Disney. That's like...
True. You have not said this.
I'm trying to go through what else we did.
It is a little sneaky. I don't know. I almost forgot we did this, and I don't know why. I think it was my choice.
I'm walking. I don't have tabs to look at. Yeah. Highest Rotten Tomato score of this season.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
It was like a box office whale because it was a sequel.
Oh, so it's not The Postman.
No.
What sequel did we do? It wasn't Little Fuckers, was it?
Whale.
Whale? Like a whale, like Free Willy whale?
Like the whale.
Like Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Did we do a Brendan Fraser movie?
Yeah.
What did we do? Mummy? Scorpion. Yeah. Mummy, Scorpion, Kingman.
The Mummy Returns, yes. Scorpion, Kingman. The Mummy Returns we did.
That was this season. Okay. Dude, I thought that was last season for some reason. Fuck.
It got a fucking 46, and that was the highest one we did. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Highest was a 46, not counting the good movies, obviously. Which movie from last season was originally an alien/vampire movie before it was rewritten? You did mention this movie. And if you think about it, you might be able to get there.
Oh, this is Attack Force.
Yes, it is.
Because it was alien espionage, creature feature, weird eyes, and
yes. Yeah, good call. I'm glad you got there. Attack Force was originally called Harvester, where Steven Seagal fights an invading alien race of vampires, but it was scrapped for the CTX super drug movie plotline, which you could totally see.
There's an interview. There's an interview with the writer of the movie who wrote the screenplay, and they're like, "How's it going to end?" And he's like, "I don't know.
I don't care." All right, I got a couple more, and then I have a challenge for you. Not that this isn't, but I think you'll find it fun. Okay. And then we can call it quits. But which movie was nearly entirely shot in the great state of Georgia?
What the fuck are we doing to me?
It's funny because we talked about this is a major reason why the movie was just really bad. It's contrary to the plot line. Let's put it that way.
So it's not Warriors.
No.
It can't be Little Fuckers.
It's not.
It can't be Meet the Parents. It can't be Attack Force. It can't be Cosmic Sin.
It could.
Cosmic Sin, maybe. Or the Mummy, because it's in Egypt, really. But let's go Cosmic Sin.
It is Cosmic Sin.
Yeah.
The Galactic Caper took place in the woods of Georgia.
650,000 light years away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the woods of Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah. Where they decided to film because they just found Bruce Willis wandering out there.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to circle back to that at the end of this because that whole thing pissed me off. But go ahead.
That's why I'm poking the beehive a little bit, and maybe I shouldn't do that.
No, you're good.
Which movie was announced by a different name before it was shortened? And this one pissed me off. I don't think you'll get it, but it is one of our more recent.
Different name.
It's actually an extension of the same title, and then it was shortened.
Huh.
And it really bothered me, and I needed you to hear it.
Dude, after this week, I'm just I don't even remember what movies we fucking did. I'm trying to go through the list.
I'm so sorry. I didn't expect you to be on a jog. It's my bad.
It wouldn't be Little Fuckers.
It might.
It's Little Fuckers.
Yeah, the movie was originally announced as Meet the Little Fockers.
Oh, that's stupid.
Which I fucking hate so much. I
to remind people what franchise it is, they need like the Meet the part of the Meet the franchise. Yeah.
Right. Meet the Little Fockers. How bad is that?
Yeah.
All right. Before you go off on how stupid the public is, I have a question for you. I want you to come up with something. I'm just gonna probe your insane brain for 30 seconds. I want you to, in 30 seconds, give me the plot line for a non-existent movie, and that is The Postman 2.
Oh God, The Postman 2. Okay. Kevin Costner wakes up reciting Shakespeare, slurring. Okay. He looks over. The bottle of gin is warm and 2/3 empty. There's a body next to him in the bed. He doesn't know whose it is, but he's glad it's female.
Yeah.
He looks around. He goes to the armoire. He goes to the dressers. He sees a flawlessly executed Publishers Clearinghouse crossword puzzle on the nightstand.
Okay.
Because whether she did too many speedballs and died, or he strangled her, he's not sure. It's all a little hazy to him.
Okay.
He knows that if he gets that to the mailbox by the end of business, if it's the right day, of course, then he will never have to worry about money again. True. And then he could, properly conceal her body. And if not, because he's in Antarctica for this work.
Okay.
He just rides her corpse down a mountain like a sleigh to evade the authorities.
I love that. And then he dispatches her body by throwing it in the vault right next to the 11-year-old boy. And then he ascends the tower to have $500 bottles of wine and steak.
Yes. And then he closes the vault and he spins the lock and it zooms out and it's like The Postman 2 Dead Letter Department.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Rob. That's fucking okay. I'm gonna write Dead Letter Department. That's fucking amazing. It sounds like a Taylor Swift album.
It sounds like the that bit on the Weird Al movie UHF where they're like, Gandhi's back and Gandhi is pissed. And then they're like, hey Baldy, I want my steak medium rare. He just fucking starts annihilating the whole room.
That's sick. I haven't seen that.
You never saw UHF?
No.
Ooh, that's a wild card. That could be either a bad movie or a good movie episode.
I'm down.
Yeah. It's 1980s or early 90s Weird Al and Michael Richards before Seinfeld.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right. Yeah. Do you want to do a quick rant about
yes,
recent social postings, and then we'll call it a night?
Yeah. So you're familiar with bean soup theory, right?
I'm not familiar with bean soup theory.
All right, so bean soup theory is like a self-centeredness on the internet that came along with social media. So like the term was coined when somebody on TikTok was like, oh, here's my recipe for bean soup.
Okay.
And it's a cooking video, like the really fast cuts.
Yeah.
And then the recipes in the caption, that kind of deal.
Sure.
And the comments were flooded with like, well, I don't like beans. Can I substitute it with? So like basically it comes to the point, it's like, because you're so caught up in your own anecdotal and personal and like myopic experiences, you can't take a step back and like think about it abstractly. Maybe that content wasn't for you. Maybe that content was for people that like beans. I'm extending that to like the Bruce Willis thing because I don't feel bad for Bruce Willis's financial situation. I don't think he probably made bad financial decisions.
Well,
he's worth about. Like, what do you mean?
For the listener who is hearing us for the first time, what are you ranting about?
Oh, so I posted a clip saying Cosmic Sin is depressing, like on a large scale,
which it is,
because somebody at Bruce Willis's level, who's like we found out later is worth like $250 million.
Yeah,
decided the best use of his time was basically to work until like no one he loves is recognized by him anymore.
Yes.
Instead of like, so my whole thing is like, it was a twofold thing. It was a short clip, and I can see how it could be taken out of context. But my whole point was like, Hollywood accounting is like, just because you're worth that much on paper doesn't mean you don't have like a multitude of standing rolling expenses that need to be fucking mitigated
with bad films if you're a movie star.
Exactly. So it's like Nicolas Cage's thing, like he did spend recklessly, but like, that's not why he did all the straight to DVD stuff.
Yeah.
The main reason was his mother was sick and her like she had like an Alzheimer's type thing.
Yeah.
And it cost him personally, like out of pocket, like $50,000 a month to put her up. Which like, yes, you're a megastar and you have that kind of money and you could do that. But it's also like that's a huge financial burden and you don't know when it's going to end or how long it's going to be. He basically he was future proofing for Nicolas Cage, he was future proofing so he wouldn't go bankrupt. He avoided bankruptcy by working through some misguided financial decisions, but also it's like, hey, your accountant was like advising you on whether you could be doing this stuff and he misled you a little bit. There were lawsuits about that. But with Bruce Willis, it's like he had a share in or stake in like Planet Hollywood in like the 90s that went bankrupt. Yeah. But I know like when you own a business like that, those debts aren't passed on to you. But if you're a smart guy, which I assume Bruce Willis is, and there's a bunch of hands in the pot, you have a household employee. Maybe there was this unspoken arrangement where it's like, hey, because I am worth so much, no one else in my family needs to work. They're taken care of. But suddenly he can't take care of them. So like, maybe this run of movies will set up generational wealth so I can make good on that. We don't know. And the whole point I was making, like, it wasn't specifically Bruce Willis centric. It's just like their accounting is not the same as our accounting.
Yeah.
And like the blowback on the videos, like, oh, boo-hoo, rich celebrity made bad decision. It's like, I don't think it's necessarily that. I just think it's depressing that someone worth that much felt compelled to like do that instead of
to have to work so hard.
Yeah.
When you should be in the, your twilight years enjoying like a fucking margarita while you like wonder what the sun is.
Slowly slip into oblivion, yeah. Right. So it's like I found it depressing because I was thinking like if I got that diagnosis and I'm like working 7 gigs, like, at some point it's like someone I would hope someone in my life would be like, dude, stop. Like So that was my whole point. And like I guess the other thing too is like there was a thing that went out a while ago where I think it was Pete Davidson. They're like, oh, he only made $60,000 for SNL a year. And it's like, yeah, I mean, like, but that's 3 months work. And you got basically, you got an average annual salary for like the average like call center manager, right? But how much of that goes to your agent? How much of that goes to your manager? How much of that goes to, oh, we have a setup where we're funding the project. It's a 70-30 split. You get the 70%, but everybody's expenses come out of your cut.
Yeah, right.
Or John Candy was another example, hot to trot. John Candy did not need to voice a horse. I don't think he was hard up for cash. But when we reviewed that, I was looking up like why he would have it. And he was working on a project in LA. His family's living in like Minnesota or wherever in the Midwest.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, 3 hours work. That covers my family's mortgage for a year while I'm renting a 1-bedroom apartment across the country to work.
Right. So it's which is an honorable thing, but it doesn't look like it on the screen when he's saying the F - word as a horse.
So my whole thing is like, I guess my plea to people in general is like, when a point is made, don't like apply it anecdotally to what you know about life. Like zoom out a little bit and like, what's the heart of the discussion? And the heart of the discussion is like, is healthcare really that bad? Or like Bruce fucking Willis? Like that was like I probably didn't come off that way, but that was like my whole take on it. It's like it's depressing.
It is depressing.
It doesn't matter if he made good or bad decisions. It's like he worked until he couldn't, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is sad that he has to do that to secure, enough for his family that he can,
or maybe
leave them with not poverty.
I don't know what businesses or holdings he has either. If he has like real estate, maybe he was just like, oh, I have 10 different businesses and I am capable now of injecting a bunch of capital into them. So when I can't, people could carry it forward, Yeah.
Get while the getting's good, man. Strike while the iron's hot,
So that's my whole thing. Like
read lines of dialogue while you can.
Yeah. But one more quick anecdote. So I write entertainment like reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's what's her fucking name? Aubrey Plaza.
Oh, right.
She has a movie called Emily the Criminal.
Okay.
And I wrote a review about it. And like the whole premise is she's like in her 20s. She got a DUI in college. Can't find work. Whenever she's qualified, interviews, the background check shows up.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't get the job. So she finds a want ad, and she basically gets recruited to do credit card fraud.
Okay.
And she makes a lot of money doing it.
Yeah, you got to do something.
Yeah. And like my whole thesis on that review is like, she felt society was not accepting her. So she went against society. And that's what the film Emily the Criminal is about. And where these articles get syndicated, someone wrote like this essay about how he was born poor and now he's an executive chef. And now he made it.
Right.
And this movie's dumb because it's not about him doing that. And it's like, well, yeah, the movie's called Emily the Criminal because it's about this specific person. And then, like, when you write about stuff like that, people think that because you're saying what happened accurately, that you agree with the narrative. It's like,
right.
Yeah, she made a bunch of really dumb fucking decisions in that movie, but like, that's what it was about. I don't.
You're stating facts.
I don't condone the behavior. I'm saying she felt this way, so she did that. Yeah. It does not mean like the fact that it needs to be explained to people is like very, very frustrating.
It's disheartening. I agree.
Yeah. And I'm out of breath because a lot of steep inclines, but also it really grinds my gears, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Like I was critical of the later South Park seasons because of all the Trump jokes.
Sure.
I don't like Trump, but like I can be critical of art that's critical of somebody that I'm also critical of because the art's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean I'm like a bleeding heart triggered MAGA.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm registered Democrat. I voted for Obama twice. I did vote for Joe Jorgensen in like 2020, but that was inconsequential. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. No, I get it. It puts a little piece of broccoli in your butter and frosting, you know? I
oh it. God. Yeah. But for those listening at home, this has been really fun. I do kind of like these little fun season end episodes. Maybe we make this a regular thing after a season run.
Give us like a 2-week recovery time to get the
do the bumpers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like we're working hard. We're working hard under the guise of like not really,
not at all.
You know?
Yeah, not at all. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. I mean, I think that'll work. If we get like literally 0 listens and views, then you know, maybe not.
The important part.
I'm cool with it.
The important part is we didn't miss a week.
We're consistent.
Yes.
And we love you.
Yes. So you can find us.
I was gonna let you keep going.
But what I was gonna say was, if Chris's story about bringing his wife to the movie theater, even though she doesn't like going to the movie theaters, and she ended up liking it anyway,
yeah,
like doesn't exactly match your own personal experience of bringing your significant other to the movies, you should email us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com to tell us how
why you hate
how our subjective or abstract thoughts are objectively wrong.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
Tell us why our opinions piss off your I don't know, sensibilities.
Tell us why you substituted beans with bananas and lentils with pineapple, and why your bean soup doesn't taste right. Because you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Cool.
All right, love you guys.
You have a last word?
Oh, shit. Dead letter department, bro.
All right. Mine is aphasia.
Gonna aphasia out of this podcast after this one.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening. See ya.